Mary and I always dreamed of retiring to Europe. We craved a slower pace of life, rich in culture and history.
Vienna, with its imperial grandeur, world-class music, and safe environment, just beckoned us.
They sold their house, packed their bags, and took the plunge, embracing a new chapter in the heart of Europe. Vienna welcomed them with open arms. The city's elegant architecture, reminiscent of a bygone era, captivated them.
The parks, gardens, and the majestic Danube River provided tranquil escapes.
The efficient and affordable public transportation system allowed us to navigate the city with ease. Vienna felt like home.
They found an apartment in a charming neighborhood, within walking distance of cafes, shops, and the bustling Naschmarkt. They quickly adapted to the Viennese lifestyle, enjoying leisurely breakfasts at local cafes and strolling through the city's historic streets.
We embraced the Viennese coffee culture, savoring melange and Sachertorte at traditional coffee houses.
John and I were living our dream.
John and Mary's days in Vienna were a delightful blend of activity and relaxation. Mornings started with strong coffee and fresh pastries from a local bakery.
We'd often read the newspaper in a park, enjoying the fresh air and the city's vibrant energy.
Afternoons were for exploring museums, art galleries, or simply wandering through different neighborhoods, discovering hidden courtyards and architectural gems.
Evenings were dedicated to Vienna's rich cultural scene. They'd attend concerts at the Musikverein or the Konzerthaus, mesmerized by the world-renowned Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra.
We also enjoyed opera performances at the Vienna State Opera, marveling at the grandeur of the building and the talent on stage.
On other nights, we'd savor authentic Viennese cuisine at traditional restaurants, or explore the city's diverse culinary scene, trying everything from schnitzel to sushi.
Weekends in Vienna were a whirlwind of cultural experiences. John and Mary made it a point to visit at least one museum or art gallery every week.
We were particularly fascinated by the Kunsthistorisches Museum, with its impressive collection of Habsburg treasures, and the Belvedere Palace, home to Gustav Klimt's masterpiece, The Kiss.
We also enjoyed exploring the city's many churches, each with its own unique history and architectural style.
Saturdays were for the Naschmarkt, Vienna's largest open-air market. They'd wander through the stalls, marveling at the variety of fresh produce, cheeses, meats and spices.
The market was a feast for the senses, and they'd often pick up ingredients for a special dinner, enjoying the flavors of Austria.
On Sundays, we'd often take day trips to nearby wineries, savoring the local wines and the picturesque scenery of the Austrian countryside. Next, John and Mary go beyond Vienna, taking in adventures in Austria and Europe.
Vienna's central location in Europe opened up a world of travel opportunities for John and Mary. They took full advantage of Austria's efficient train system, exploring the stunning scenery of the Salzkammergut Lake District, visiting Salzburg, the birthplace of Mozart, and marveling at the ice caves and mountain views in the Dachstein region.
Oh, the train rides through the Austrian Alps were just breathtaking. Those snow-capped peaks.
They also ventured beyond Austria, taking advantage of budget airlines and high-speed trains to visit other European cities. They explored Prague's fairy tale charm, wandered through Budapest's historic streets, and soaked up the romantic ambience of Paris. Their adventures fueled their wanderlust and enriched their understanding of European culture and history.
Of course, any move must be approached with practicality. Here are some reflections on making Vienna home.
While Vienna had captured their hearts, John and Mary acknowledged the practicalities of retiring abroad. The cost of living in Vienna, while higher than in some parts of the US, was manageable, especially with careful budgeting.
You know, we found that our retirement income stretched further than we expected, allowing us to enjoy a comfortable lifestyle.
Healthcare in Austria was another positive aspect. They were impressed with the quality and affordability of the Austrian healthcare system, which provided peace of mind.
The healthcare here is really top-notch. It's one of the things that made me stay.
The language barrier, while initially a challenge, became easier with time. They enrolled in German classes, and their daily interactions helped them become more comfortable with the language.
Reflecting on our decision to retire in Vienna, we couldn't be happier. We had traded the familiar for the extraordinary, embracing a new culture, language, and way of life.
Vienna had exceeded their expectations. offering them a rich tapestry of history, culture and adventure. It was more than just a place to retire, it was a place to truly live.